So at the match yesterday, I was having a lot of issues with my rifle. Just the data would not line up. It felt like it was low on one stage, and then the next stage it would be back to normal for a couple of shots, and then it would just drop out low for whatever reason. And after the match, I went down and got my chronograph out, because I checked the zero, it was good. Went back and got my chronograph out, and when I started shooting, I probably put 10 rounds, and I noticed I was having 100 feet per second velocity, extreme spread, but it would be a consistent high or a consistent low. So half of the rounds, or give or take half of the rounds, was shooting 2880, and the other half of the rounds, give or take, was shooting 2760. So I couldn't figure out what the issue was. And thinking about it, I loaded some ammo last year that shot very well, and it has been a year since I shot this gun. So since that ammo shot well, I decided just to make up that same load. Well, that's what I attempted to do, and something's just not jiving with the new load. I think maybe I had a few hundred rounds left of the old load, so I think the old stuff got mixed in with the new stuff, and the new stuff is probably shooting that lower speed. Mostly I'm thinking because the material, the primers, the powders were all in a storage room for over 2 months as I was in the process of moving to a new house. So the new ammo, so my thought is the new ammo and the old ammo is shooting 2880 and the new stuff is shooting 2760. So I'm out here today. I'm gonna test some stuff. I think I shot all of the old stuff, but I'm not sure yet. So I have 2 partial boxes and 1 full box. I'm going to shoot a couple of rounds from each box and look at the velocities of each one. So go ahead. End session, new session. So I got the chronograph set up. You guys will be, I got a camera over here, you guys can see the data from the chronograph as I fire. I have a camera sitting up behind me, so at a target at 600 yards, so you can see if they fall low or high or where they go. I did fire a couple of rounds to make sure my data was on for the 600 yards, and the chronograph was showing, you probably already seen it, but the chronograph was showing the 2760 number. So we'll go ahead and fire a couple of shots and just see what happens. So those were all out of this partial box. It looks like they're running that 2860. So let's try a couple out of this partial box. Gotta put it in the chamber. So There's that 27. So this is a slow. The ammo in this box is slow and the ammo in this box is fast. That's 120 feet per second difference. And I was struggling with that all day yesterday. I didn't know which data to use. So that seems to be the slow box. And this is the fast. But I have a brand new box over here. And let's see what it does. So, like I suspected, I think all the new ammo is going to be slower. Shoot two more. That was off the right. I wouldn't think the wind. We got a little bit of wind, but no, I think those are falling low. So there's your explanation. I've got a bunch of rounds mixed up here. Go ahead and let the barrel cool off for a few minutes. I might go ahead and just shoot some training with this heavy fast stuff with the fast stuff that's left. Yeah, so this is the fast. All this seems to be fast, and the rest of this seems to be slow. That's exactly what was happening. So this is the fast. This is the slow. I'm going to just go ahead and put these 3 slow rounds in this box. So I need to go ahead. I have a few rounds here of the fast stuff. I thought I was making the same ammunition, but come to find out it didn't. And I loaded up like 400 rounds since I've moved of what I thought was good, reliable, same ammo that I already had a couple of 100 rounds of. Come to find out it wasn't. And they were all mixed together. So let's let it cool down for a few minutes. It looks like I'm going to be running 2760 for a couple of 100 rounds. Probably more than that actually, because I have more of those components that I need to use. So 2760 is pretty slow, but I don't want to have to pull 400 rounds. So it is what it is. But with the little bit lighter gun, it might be good to be shooting a little bit slower. Alright, so that confirms my issue I had. I'm glad we got that figured out. Hopefully I shot all the old stuff during the match, and this will be all that's left in this partial box. That's what I'm hoping. But if I see an issue with one of the boxes, I'll know what it is. Wishful thinking. Alright guys, until next time.